You know what's funny? People like to jump on these trends of, for example, the great noticing or red pill things or certain talking points that we all know deep down are sort of true. They like to jump on them when they're popular, but they don't talk about these things for years, for decades when they're not popular. When you used to talk about these things years ago, 5, 10 years ago, you get called an idiot, a moron, you get called stupid, conspiracy theorist. Now that people are touching on these things, they're not even getting into the real depth of these topics. Now that people are just talking about these things in a concise way, everybody jumps on the bandwagon. But they really have for these people don't even know what they're talking about. They just are jumping on it because it's popular. And they're throwing misinformation out there that isn't true. Stick to facts, stick to what's actually true. At the end of the day, the biggest thing in the big picture, speak your mind if you know something is true. People put things out there. You could find interviews on YouTube. Rabbi Finkelstein, look up interviews of that. Look up interviews. There are countless decades worth of interviews online that you could look up that will just change your perspective on things in a snap of a finger. And people refuse to even believe them or watch them. They just look at it, oh well. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because the masses won't wake up to these things. They do not care. Most people go about their lives. They do not care. They don't know what to do anyway. Even if they do, what are we supposed to do at the end of the day on a mass scale? But they are too afraid to speak out on these things decades prior when they know they are true, or they just don't care. They don't pay attention. Most people just go about their day. They'll only jump on things when a bandwagon comes up, when it's popular, when Candace Owens is talking about it all of a sudden. Then they want to jump on because now it's cool. You should speak your mind, speak the truth, no matter what, whenever, wherever, in a respectful manner. Obviously, have discussion, talk about these things. This is what brings about genuine change in people's minds, and over generations, this is what helps people, inspires people to actually speak on these things and not be scared to face repercussions just for speaking the truth.